The higher people get in their rank, the safer they start to get. As a brand new white belt, they're probably pushing up on you and doing all this type of stuff. It makes submissions quite a bit easier. But once you've been rolling long enough and somebody's armbarred you enough times, then they tend to start bringing those arms in. So I want to start separating her arm from her body. So I have my crossface. All I need is just a little bit of the elbow. Even if this is tucked in, I can get a little bit of the elbow. I can start working this arm up and start isolating it. So I'm gonna crossface, hook that elbow, and I'm just like on Addams Family, the Thing. I'm gonna work it up. It doesn't seem like it should work, but it does. Once it folds, I'm going to go to the top of the head. Okay? So if the arm does end up on their ear and I'm here, I'm still gonna continue forward, but I'm gonna have to make some slight adjustments because I wanna hit the arm triangle from here. So I'm gonna work it up, drop my head on the other side. I wanna make sure when I drop my head on the other side, I'm pressing in. Okay? So even if she does keep it there, I'm gonna have a tight ear on the arm, and then I'm gonna use my free hand to comb her hair and push it through. Once it goes, I'm gonna make sure I drop down. So I feel like my shoulder for the arm triangle is across her face. So from here, I'm gonna sink my hips back and then kind of do this like
yoga. It's yoga.
I'm gonna go yoga and make my adjustments. So hips back and then under, and then that's gonna put it right under the chin. But making sure my head is still on that arm. And then I would really want to make sure once I get underneath, I want to make sure there's no space on this side. If there's space, they're going to feel pressure, but they're not going to feel the choke. So I go here, boom, lift the head, punch through just a little bit more. So if it's out here, I'm going to punch through. There. So I really like to finish my arm triangles from mount, one-armed. But you're gonna have to play with it to see if you prefer your hands together or like a rear naked choke grip. That's gonna be something you're gonna have to play with. So I'm here, and then no space. I'm gonna drop to this hip, and I'm keeping this out for base so she can't just buck and roll me this way. And all I have to do is I'm flexing my bicep and dropping the shoulder. So here. And that's pretty much all I'm doing is the bicep flex. So crossface, elbow, work it up, 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 work it up. Boom. Once there, drop my head, work it in there. If it stays on her ear because she's defending it right, I'm just gonna use my free hand and push it across. Yoga, get that in there. Make my adjustments. And I'm dropping to this hip. It doesn't seem like it should work, but it's so tight, it really does. And that's my favorite way to finish an arm triangle.
Rick, do you do it once this side?
This side? Like that?
Sorry, a lot of people were kind of circling around to get a better one.
Oh yeah, no worries. So here, in that elbow. Work it up, boom. Once I can get it there, go ahead. Yoga. Little adjustments. Drop into this hip. And just a bicep squeeze. One more time. Any questions? Okay, on three. 1, 2, 3.